Hey everyone, I'm Trevor and this is Amy and you're watching SoCal Disney Dad, and Amy is out of breath because we just huffed it up the hill. You'll see that in just a minute. But we are here at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. We have not been here in like 4 months. It has been quite a while and we're kid-free. How exciting is that? So it's just her and I here today. We're gonna have some fun. Let's get going. We're coming into the safari park this morning at 10:50 on a Saturday, and we've been in this stop and go traffic for the last 5 minutes or so. There is a line to get into the safari park on the other side of the road as well. I have never seen a line to get into the safari park, certainly not one that takes 10 minutes to get through. This is just insane what we're having to wait, and it's not even spring break yet, so we're really confused as to what's going on. But we didn't rope drop it for once. We've come in at this time a couple of times in the past, so it's not abnormal, but this traffic definitely is not normal, so plan accordingly if you're coming to the safari park. We are all the way back in row 13. We have never been so far away and had to walk up this hill. Amy's fallen behind. I'm just trying to get to the top. It's like, wow, this is a workout. I do have a tram that'll bring you to the top if you're down there. So if the idea of walking up this steep hill is a little much, that is an option. But we're usually parked right here in 5. So to be all the way down in 13, wow. Furthest back we've ever parked before. Thankfully, despite the long parking traffic, the line to get in is not all that bad. We've seen the line wrapped all the way down to where I was just walking, but yeah, there's like no line to actually get into the safari park, so that's good. And we're in. So good to be back. I just love this.
I think that's like Animal Kingdom.
I know, and Animal Kingdom is my favorite Walt Disney World park out of all 4 parks. I don't know why. It's got the least amount of rides of like any theme park,
And
but
it's like the least popular of the parks too.
But probably because it's the least popular, it's one of the fewer, like the less crowded parks in Walt Disney World, and it just looks like this everywhere. And there are animal trails. I love the animal trails, you know? Hello, ducks. We have 2 ducks in pairs. Must be that time of year. Thought I'd just start the video off with a waterfall, because I love waterfalls. If you watch my channel, you know I love them. We're walking actually over that way to go get lunch. First off thing here in the morning. We'll show you where we're going in just a minute.
Hot chocolate. That sounds good.
So this is the Oasis Deli. Of course, these are like snacky type things, but they have those. They have hot chocolate, espresso drinks, mini donuts, and fudge. Fudge is actually one of the really good things that they have in here.
That sounds good.
But we're gonna check this place out. Looks like you can get an Oasis turkey, a smoked pit beef, vegan roll-up, triple stacked club, grilled cheese and soup, salads and more. I also have some kids meals as well, plus frozen bananas. Plot twist! After looking at the menu, we were like, we looked this up online ahead of time to plan where we wanted to eat today, and it said they had a tri-tip steak sandwich on there, which sounded really good. I wanted that. None of that stuff. So we're gonna go to Mombasa Cooker instead. If you haven't seen our previous video about this is the place where you can get chicken tenders, and then you like specifically get to choose what toppings you want on it. So like I usually get the Sumatran Tiger, as you see there, which is a spicy garlic ginger soy glaze with wasabi aioli. You can also choose between French fries and tater tots. So this is actually a really nice place to get something unique that you can't get pretty much anywhere else. One of our favorite things about coming to Mombasa Cooker is that you can sit right on the water here, and we can just bird watch, you know, while we're eating. No, we don't usually sit this close to the water. We usually sit at like, you know, one of the tables back here because we have our kids with us. But we're sitting at this like little bench thing, which is just right on the water. It's a really, really nice view. They have more of those over here. Just tons of, you know, bench seating, bar seating, whatever you want to call it. We've got some pelicans right over here, some ducks that we get to watch. So it looks really, really nice. Beautiful day today. While we're waiting for our food, we'll cover a couple of things that we learned here today. So the reason why I was so busy this morning is because...
Never mind.
To be continued. Well, here we have our Sumatran tiger. It's what I normally get. They have some other things like buffalo spicy stuff. They've got some
Barbecue ranch.
Barbecue ranch, and they had like a tequila lime sauce as well. But this is what I like. So we get the Sumatran tiger. We got 3 pieces of chicken here, plus tater tots. Now you can get them with fries, as we mentioned earlier, but this is what we got. We asked them when we got in there, because in the past, they said that you could get 3 or 5 chicken, like the menu said that. But that menu didn't say that now, so we asked, can you not do that anymore? And they said they stopped doing that recently. What else did they say?
And then they also said their whole menu is going to be changing in the next, like, couple weeks to a month. Couple months, something like that. They said they really aren't sure. They also said they didn't know what was coming either, so... He
thought maybe Mexican, but then he said they already have a Mexican place. So we'll have to come back here in a couple months to check out what the new menu is. It's kind of disappointing, though, because I feel like this is a unique item that you can't get anywhere. So to see that going away, if you're coming in the next 2 months, make sure you come over to Mombasa Cooker, because it's going away soon. She's starting with a tater tot, folks. Out of all the things to choose, a tater tot.
And which one does some of the sauce?
We did get some barbecue sauce. Also got some ketchup.
Is it just regular barbecue?
It's just regular barbecue. Okay. How is it?
Good.
Good. Mm-hmm. This is one of our favorite places to come in the safari park.
I like that we actually got a plate today.
Yeah.
Because normally, in the past, you were getting like a cardboard box and it all looked terrible.
That's new.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of COVID, they'd been doing everything in disposable stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, this is still disposable. It's a paper plate, but like literally everything had come in these paper boxes, because it was the type of thing where they could package it up and then like shove it through a tiny square hole in a plexiglass. So yeah, we're going back to a nicely displayed plate. I'm super happy about that. All right, I'm gonna have a piece of this chicken. Wow, the chicken is nice and warm. I like just got done being cooked. We've had a slew of problems lately. We went to SeaWorld twice and got food there, and it was cold. Both times. We even took our food back and got food again, and it was still cold. And we went to, this isn't park related, but we went to a Chinese buffet yesterday, and most of the food was just lukewarm. It wasn't very good at all. So I'm happy to find a place that's at least making hot food again. That is one big bird, folks, right there. Those pelicans, just big in general, but just looks really, really big compared to a lot of other birds. Anyway, I told you I was going to tell you why I was so busy earlier. Sorry I made you suspensefully wait till after we were finished eating. But I asked at the ticket booth why it was so busy, and they just said that February is senior free month.
Yeah.
So that it's the last weekend for senior free month, and she said that it would get less busy in March, which in my brain doesn't make sense, because March is spring break. But that's what they told me.
Yeah.
So
I feel like, though, a lot of people, if they come down here for spring break, though, they're going to the zoo and SeaWorld.
The zoo is
Disney.
always a lot
it's
more
like
busy
Disney,
than the safari park.
SeaWorld and the zoo, not the safari park. Because a lot of people, if they're staying down at a hotel down in, Mission Bay.
Yeah, they don't want to drive all the way up here.
They don't want to drive 45 minutes up here. It's not like it's exactly close for being a sister park.
Totally makes sense to me. The other thing is, we noticed that a lot of the lines were at the ticket booths. Yeah. So a pro tip for you guys is to save time getting into the park. Buy your tickets online and have them on your phone. Just show them at the booth, and you can avoid the ticket lines, which were quite busy this morning. And these geese are coming to say hi. That's a flower. Why are you eating a flower? While we're walking over to the bat house, I did want to let you know that it has been an unusually warm February. February is typically our coldest month of the year here, where it's like down in the 40s in the morning.
It's been freezing in the morning.
It has been still cold in the morning, but it never gets this warm. I'm in short sleeves. I almost could have worn short pants today.
Yeah, I guess it's been weird fluctuations, because the other morning it was 29 degrees, so,
Anyway, later this week it's supposed to be up to 86 degrees. Then it goes back down to 60s, but even so, depending on where you're coming from, it still sounds amazing and gorgeous to you guys. Just really, really great weather overall here today. So it looks like the bat house is actually still closed. We came over here because it's been closed the last couple of times, and I wanted to report on a change for you guys, but 4 months later and the bat house is still not open. Since it's been quite a while since we've been here, kind of the purpose of this visit today is going to be to look and see what has changed, what's different, what's new at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park in 2022. The bat house is still closed. I did want to report that as of like a week ago, masks are no longer required indoors in San Diego, and probably will stick that way till about fall, and then I wouldn't be surprised if masks come back in the fall. It's just the vibe that we're getting. But for right now, not indoors. In fact, that applies to all California theme parks, even Disneyland, which has always had masks indoors, even when some of the other theme parks haven't. Disneyland is masks indoors are gone, and so we're excited about that. I've heard the same for Walt Disney World in Florida, so we're super excited for our Walt Disney World vacation that's coming up, because last year we still had to wear them outside. So we're really looking forward to this trip coming up. That's going to be in May, so if you're new to our channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because we visit Southern California theme parks, we go to Walt Disney World every year, and we share tips, and we ride rides, and in fact, I'm going to be at Emperor on Monday. That video will probably already be up before you guys even see this video, but I'm just so excited. First animal of the day for us is the elephants. They're not up here close at all. There's one there, there's another one, two, through the trees over there. My guess is that the rest of them are probably up in the other section. Maybe we'll go up there and check them out in a minute, but here's a guy playing with a block. Sure smells over here though.
I was about to say, it's very stinky today.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the other viewing area. Something else that I would like to get your guys' opinion on. I just bought a GoPro for Emperor, and I'm thinking about putting the GoPro on and doing the Flightline Safari here at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. I need you guys to let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. Like, if you blow up the comments with, like 30 comments telling me, go on the Flightline Safari, then I'm gonna prioritize that. If nobody cares, it costs money, and I'm not really big into spending money if I don't have to. One of the things that we like to do here on our channel is show you what you can do in these theme parks without paying for extras. And so we come to the safari park all the time. We've never spent a dime here aside from food. We've never done any of the extras. We've never done the roar and snore, never done the cart safaris. So I'm interested in them, but I need to know if you are interested in them. So let me know if you want me to do the Flightline Safari with my all new GoPro. We're at the other viewing area, and it does look like all the elephants are actually down in the lower lot. In fact, the gate over here is closed, and we can see the elephants. I see at least 1, 2, 3, 4. Amy sees 5. Oh, 5. I see 6 actually. Yep, I see 6 bodies of elephants from my view here. Just for you guys, there's one right here. There's another one far in the back there. There's one right here, another one there, another one there, and another one over there. And it makes it really hard to see them. At least it's not stinky on this side. And it hurt that my friends never stood downwind. And oh, the shame. What a change in my name. I got downhearted every time that Pumbaa, not in front of the kids. Oh, sorry. Now, right there is something that you need to convince Amy to do. Nope. she says she will never go on the hot air balloon ever. And right here is that Flightline Safari. The upper station is way up on the hill up there, and you slide all the way down to here. And Amy said that you don't get to see any animals on the Flightline Safari, so why would you do that one? But I see some like gazelle thingies up there, and I see some wildebeest over there.
How would you see them when you're flying like 60 miles per hour down a thing?
I'm sure when it comes to paid activities, if your idea is to like get up close to animals, the Flightline Safari is not going to be the one for you. But if you're a thrill seeker like I am, and I love zip lines, I'd really entertain doing that. Another place that we've done in the past that we were thinking about doing today is right there. It's the watering hole, and you can eat and look over the savannah and see the animals. There's not a whole lot out at the moment that we can see right where we are. I see some giraffes down there, but a lot of times you can see like rhinos up here in this area right in front of us, but nothing today. Just you can see one of those cart safaris going on down there. That's a paid activity that takes you right up close to one of those animals. Isn't this background just gorgeous though? I mean, I love coming up to Escondido. The vistas up here are beautiful. You can't get these vistas at the San Diego Zoo. I got a comment on one of my other videos this week asking whether lions were at the San Diego Zoo or Safari Park. Lions are at both, and we've said in the comment that at the Safari Park they're more active. They're calling me a liar at the moment, but honest, we have seen them out walking around, roaring, and all sorts of things here. Far more, I don't think I've ever seen the one at the San Diego Zoo actually like moving. But this is pretty much what lions do during the day. So just don't be surprised. Well, why does the song "The Lion Sleeps Tonight"?
The lion sleeps tonight. Are they awake at night?
Pretty much, something like that. But anyway, we're over here at the lions, and yeah, there they are.
His tail's moving. Does that count as moving?
Sure, why not? Let's go with that. So it is a little busier here today, but not too bad.
Not too bad. But this place is spread out compared to the zoo.
It is, which is why we prefer to come to the safari park, because even when it's busy, it's not busy. Well, it looks like that lion turned over while we walked away. He looks like one of our cats. She sometimes, or the cat we used to have used to do that, lay on their back with the legs in the air. Well, I was going to think about doing the Africa Tram today, but no, I am not. That is packed. That's like an hour and a half wait. We just discovered this Africa Tram tour in Spanish. So if you want a Spanish-speaking one because you have people in your party that don't speak English, or you don't speak English, well, you're probably not going to be watching this video. But oh, there it is in your language that you can read it. Well, it looks like the photos are back. So at the Africa Tram, you can get everybody gets their photo pretty much taken right at the beginning before you get on the tram. They used to put all the printed photos out in these walls here so that you can see your printed photo and you'd be more enticed to buy it because it's already printed out. They're not doing that, but they are taking orders here, and they'll print them out for you after you order right here at the exit of the tram. And that was something that hadn't been around for quite some time. So I'm glad to see that it's back if you're interested in getting a commemorative photo of your Africa Tram ride. The Africa Tram, does it open at 9:30 or 10? Because it used to be 9:15, so they've bumped that up. It used to be 10 a.m. Opens at 9:15. Highly recommend if you want to ride the Africa Tram. You need to just enter the park at 9 o'clock at quote-unquote rope drop. They don't have a rope here, so they don't really do that. But if you just arrive at 9 o'clock and then come straight to the Africa Tram, it's the best strategy for not having to wait. We came over to the cheetah outlook here, and I don't see any cheetahs. I saw someone ask on a Facebook group whether or not it was possible to walk around the safari park while only going downhill and never going uphill.
Nope.
And there is sort of. Amy just said nope. But if you have to go uphill to go to the tigers. There's no way to get around that. Up in the Australian and the tiger area, that's uphill to get up. Once you reach the top of the hill, it's downhill all the way back. But as far as the main aspect of the safari park, currently, the way that we've been walking, we haven't walked uphill really at all. We're coming down to the bottom, and there's a very, very slow grade up to the point where you reach this elevator. You take the elevator then all the way to the top, and it's pretty flat up that way too. Again, a very slow grade. It's not going to be anything like super duper steep. If you went the way that we came, like you went in the reverse direction, you're going uphill the whole way. So there is sort of a way to walk in the safari park that it's always downhill, and it's mostly going counterclockwise. Just remember that. Walk counterclockwise around the park, and you'll mostly avoid a lot of the steep hills. The flamingos are unusually white today. They mustn't be getting their healthy diet of shrimp. One of my kids' favorite spots in all of the safari park, the splash zone, is open.
Stuck on, though.
It is stuck. Usually you have to pull a cord. So let's get closer, see if we can figure out why. Aha! I just saved the safari park loads of water. So this is a fun little area because, I can pull on this lever. Maybe. Oh, make me a liar. Ah! Okay, that one works. And the dump bucket's clearly on. But the little paddle thing here isn't. How about over here?
That looks like it's on. There's water.
Oh yeah, there's water on the floor.
You gotta just, like, let's keep it up.
Oh, pull up the handle? I thought you had to pump it. No, just pull it up. There you go. Making the roof rain. This is another one of my favorite spots at the safari park. I just love coming down here along this wooden bridge sort of area and this little island with the palm trees, especially on days like today when it's clear blue skies. Don't miss this. This is kind of at the tail end of the safari park, and it's easy to skip, especially if you take the shortcut that's up by the Okavango outpost. But definitely don't miss this because there's some birds over here that you can enjoy. We've got the southern ground hornbill, and just this is such an enjoyable place. When it's really, really hot, I will say when it's really, really hot, this path right here is probably one of the worst to be on, but that's why that wet zone is right over there on the other side of those trees. It's much needed down here on a very, very hot day. Look, we found Pumbaa. He's showing me his better end.
He doesn't like you.
There he is. Oh, that's a great profile shot. So as you can see at this point, we are going uphill, but it goes up and then it loops back around and then it goes up. It zigzags so much that it is such an easy grade. It's not all that bad.
It's not like the hill on the way in here.
No, the hill on the way in here. That was the worst hill we're probably going to get all day. I had to come see my secretary bird. He looks like Buckbeak. So I call him Buckbeak. Hello, Buckbeak. Beaky. His head just turns like Beaky. Of course, I know that hippogriffs are not just a simple bird. They've got other parts of their body that are different, kind of like a centaur is a mix of a bunch of things, but his head is definitely very Buckbeak-like. Secretary birds would make a great pet if you live in the wilderness with lots of snakes because they eat snakes.
And lizards.
And lizards and other things like that. Although I don't think they're all that friendly of a bird.
Probably
so
not.
probably wouldn't make a great pet, but just based on what they eat. The okapi is out nice in the sun today. A lot of times I see him hidden away in one of these little shacks that are behind him. You see those shacks back there? You can often find him in there or in the shade somewhere, but he's out enjoying the sunshine. It's 70 degrees right now, so the sun is not incredibly hot. It's probably just right because we're in the shade, and I'm thinking I'd like some sunshine right now too. So that okapi has got the right idea. Isn't it just such a pretty animal? It's like half zebra, half horse, half giraffe. I guess that's three halves. That doesn't work. It is closer to a giraffe. It's more like a giraffe and a zebra cross. I like the okapi though. Wow, really big ears. Why, what big ears you have. Here's another view of those paths from where we are. So obviously there is an incline. We are significantly higher than we were before, but I don't feel winded at all for getting to where we currently are. It's just not that bad. The okapi is following me. He started heading back up this way. Wow, did you just see his tongue? He has a super long tongue. I just like watching this animal. I think he might be one of my favorites at the safari park to come by and watch. That and the gorillas. We're heading our way towards the gorillas. We'll see them before too long.
I was going to say, I totally
Oh,
he's about to poop.
oh, he's pooping. Just what you guys wanted to see.
His tail just went up, and I'm like,
Yep.
he's squatting, his tail's going up.
Just what you guys wanted to see. And that, folks, is why every visit to the zoo or safari park is unique and different, even if you see the same animals over and over again.
Oh, copy poop.
Oh, copy poop.
He's leaving me.
We got some little gazelles up here. The one that I was trying to film, of course, walked off. Went behind that stump when I pulled out my camera. It's just my luck. But we'll focus on these guys who are sitting still. They are pretty cute, aren't they? This is the slender horned gazelle. They're from the Sahara Desert, from Algeria to Egypt. They get water from bushes and grasses coated with early morning dew. And they are the most desert adapted of the African gazelles. Another gorgeous vista point right here. We are at the top of the area that I mentioned. You can take an elevator up. We actually took the stairs because we don't mind. But you can take the elevator up here. And this is, you know, this this gets you mostly uphill. But it's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. We're walking by the Lemur Walk here off to our left, that direction. And they've actually changed even the painting on the posts over here. It used to be lemur tails. Now they're like bamboo shoots because the lemurs have been gone for a little while. They were moving them out 4 months ago.
I think they moved them over to the zoo.
Yeah, I think that's where they put them. We asked back whenever they moved, but they haven't put anything in that place yet. That was one of the things that I wanted to check on. Another thing that I wanted to check on was right here. Across from that area is the Benbow Amphitheater. I'm not sure if this is open yet, if they're back to doing bird shows here. It doesn't look like they are. Could just be that it's not the right time. We're gonna stop here at the Mawazo Kitchen and get something to drink. We were gonna stop here and get something to drink. I wonder if you could go up to the pickup window and just ask for a cup of water. There were no times listed even at the other entrance to the Benbow Amphitheater, so we're still not quite sure if it's open or not. We just got waters to go because there weren't any open tables. So we didn't sit down and like Google it to find out for certain. But we figured they would have times posted if it were open. So that there's no times posted, it's most likely not open. We've got one gorilla over here with a cardboard box. And then over here, where is he? There he is, over here. We have one, he's also eating by the looks of it. Also with a cardboard box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box? I like watching these two. Of course, he goes behind a rock. Is he gonna come out the other end? Please tell me he's coming out the other end. There he is.
Oh, whoa.
Don't go in the cave. No, don't go in the cave.
I have not.
Just my luck. All right. Well, this one over here doesn't look like he's doing anything interesting. So let's onward and see if we can find some more later down the path. So there are like no more gorillas out here on this lower half. This right here is a great spot to watch the gorillas. They like to swing and run and chase each other and play. We've seen lots of really great footage of gorillas right here in this area, but there are none out today. Heading into the bazaar now. We're gonna see if they have any new merch to check out here at the safari park. Well, yeah, this whole display is new right here with tigers on it. Last time we were in here, this was their like logo display. They're all their green shirts. We've also got, check this out. This is a new display. We've got Mama Fennec Fox, Lil Fennec Fox, Baby Fennec Fox, and Papa Fennec Fox. And of course, right here is James's giraffe. He got this at the San Diego Zoo, and it's his favorite stuffed animal. Mm-hmm. Sleeps with it every single night. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he almost forgot it last night.
So we do still have some logoed merch over here, but it looks like it's the only shirts. These are the only shirts, and they're long sleeve. I don't like long sleeve.
No.
I keep saying that I want a shirt just like this,
but in a t-shirt.
But in a t-shirt with the green color with the big logo like that. I'd even take the little logo in the corner like this. I mean, I'd take this shirt if it were just short sleeve because I don't do long sleeves. Oh, they have more over here. We'll check it out. I always like looking at mugs. The San Diego Zoo and the Safari Park mugs look tons better than the LA Zoo. I was really disappointed with the mugs in the LA Zoo.
Did you buy any souvenir?
No, we did not.
Oh, this is like my Jurassic Park kind of.
These mugs are really, really great quality. If you're looking for a good quality mug. These things are large enough as well. These are like,
heavy, though.
I don't drink coffee, but I use these types of mugs as like ice cream bowls. They're great for that too. Looks like the alternate tiger path and viewing area is still closed. Used to be able to go up there, walk all the way down to this set of glass windows down there to look at the tigers, but that's been closed off for a while, and I don't know why it hasn't reopened. I don't think it has anything to do with COVID, because actually it had been open for a little while post-COVID. So like my guess is that it probably just something's not safe on the path. I don't know. We're encountering a bit of traffic jam at the moment. Well, there's why the traffic jam was happening, because the tiger is right up top to the fence there. Looks like he just turned around and sat down, had a nap. This is probably as close to this one as we're gonna get. We'll see if we can see some of the other ones more up close. The usual place for viewing that tiger is actually right over here off to our right. He likes to hang out right here. Gets really close to the glass. That's a really great spot. But another good spot to find a tiger is right over here. Looks like he's attracted quite the crowd, so we're probably not going to get very close again. But this tiger does like to hang out on this rock. This is not the first time we've seen him there. He likes to join here, and there's a third place you can see a tiger, which we'll show you in just a little bit. We're going to keep going though. I was able to get a slightly better angle. He's in the shadow, kind of hard to see him, but he's licking his paws, doing what cats do. All right, everyone, the moment you've all been waiting for. Behold, the eighth wonder of the world, the backside of water. Woo! I always have to do that. Always. I will never walk by that waterfall and not do that. You can rest assured, every video you watch of the safari park will have the backside of water in it. We don't always go through the Africa Rocks area at the zoo, and we don't always ride Jungle Cruise at Disneyland. So this is really, the safari park's like one of the places that you can guarantee it'll probably be in every video. The third tiger likes to hang out right here. There's a path that goes literally down to nowhere. You have to turn around if you go down there. But this fence line right here, he's not out today. Oh, he is. I see him. He's laying in the shade. There he is over there. But when he's active, he likes to walk right in front of the fence, and he paces back and forth. So this is always a good place to get up close and to see a tiger as well. We are going to finish out our visit at the safari park here today in my least favorite place in the entire San Diego Zoo Safari Park. That is Wings of the World. This place has actually been closed for quite some time, and I don't know why this door is stuck open, because it's an aviary, so a door should never be stuck open like that. There we go. I just don't like aviaries, if you're wondering why I say that this is my least favorite place. Because take a look at that rock right there. It's not white because it's a white rock. It's white because birds poop on it. But better on that rock than on the path. So there are some white stains here. So I just tend to avoid the white stained areas. Oh yes, look at the white tree. You can see white all over these plants over here. Let's chance it and go under the rock. Oh, there goes one. Oh, there he goes again. There's some up there on top of the rock too. There's a couple more up there, one on a branch, one on top of the rock. They're all kind of backlit for you. Oh, there's another one there off to the left. 3 birds in view at the moment. Quick little jaunt through here. Don't want to spend too much more time. Don't want to chance it. Here's the hyacinth macaw. You can actually find him right at the entrance. That's the entrance on the other side there. Probably a better view of him from that entrance, actually. But quite a beautiful bird, isn't he? Macaw! Macaw! He's looking at me through the leaves. See his eye? Kind of creepy. Those are the types of birds that I like. Macaws, parrots, those sorts of birds, cockatoos. I don't like the birds that were in there.
ones are just,
Yeah. I like the pretty birds.
Hi.
Well, it's 1:30 in the afternoon, and this area is significantly emptier than when we came in at 11. This is a much better entrance situation. Granted, ours wasn't all that bad to begin with either, mind you, but this looks pretty good. Pretty good if you're coming in later in the afternoon. Well, that is it for our time here at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. We had a pretty great day, didn't we? Despite there being some busyness to get in. And some minor congestion points.
Yeah,
we spent about 2.5 hours here. Usually we spend 4 hours with our kids.
Well, we didn't do the Australia area at all.
We didn't do the Australia area, and we didn't go on the Africa tram, which takes a half an hour plus like the 15 minutes that you're waiting for it.
And
so
kids take longer because
kids
they're always hungry and needing snacks.
They want multiple snacks during a visit. So I usually tell people that a visit to the San Diego Zoo Safari Park will normally take you around 4 to 5 hours. Also factor in that this is probably like our 40th visit to the safari park since we've been coming here, so we just zip right along sometimes, and if it's your first visit, you don't know where to go, it's going to take you a little longer, but 4 to 5 hours is a good guesstimate. Can you do the San Diego Zoo and the safari park in the same day? It's possible, but not recommended.
Well, at this time of the year, not really, because they're both only open, I think, 10 to 5.
Well, that's what I said. It's not really recommended. You can. It's possible, but it's not recommended.
In the summer would be maybe the only time, because like you could start here and then go to the zoo. But the only problem is once like evening hits at the zoo, a lot of the animals go in, and so you can't really see them. It's like entertainment at night, not animals.
Basically, what you would have to do to see both parks in a single day is you would have to do no more than 2 to 2.5 hours at the zoo and no more than 2.5 hours here. So basically just doing what we did today, walking it, seeing the animals as you walk it, and that's about it. But it's possible, just I wouldn't recommend it. If you're going to come to San Diego to visit the zoo and safari park, book it as 2 separate days. That's my recommendation. If you want to throw in SeaWorld in there, go ahead. It's the 3rd day. You can do that as well. If you're interested in booking a package, we just became affiliates with Getaway today, and they do packages and that sort of thing. They have a rep you can talk to answer all your questions, and I'll put a link down in the comments or in the description of the video that you can go to take a look at prices on Getaway today. And if you do book a package, use the promo code DisneyDad, all one word, DisneyDad, and you'll get $10 off your package. So maybe that'll help for you. And anyway, hope you enjoyed the video here today. If you want to see more videos like this of other Southern California theme parks and attractions, hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you again next time.